Hi, I'm Vanessa from Pepperwood Flower Farm. I'm just going to chat to you a little bit today about how I grow and use sustainability within the practices of my business. So as a farmer, I'm always thinking about, am I growing sustainably? But this is not a video about farming. This is a video about florals and floristry. So I try to take that ethics across the board in my business, so into arranging. This is relevant, I guess, as we all know, in the mechanics of how we put our pieces together. So I'm using a lot of chicken wire or frogs, and using taping method as well, a grid taping method, as much as possible within my arrangements. I still haven't figured out how to do large scale installation yet. I haven't made any fancy moss sausages, as I call them, for large scale installation, so that's something I have to look at. But so obviously the mechanics is an important part of sustainability, so we kind of can keep away from products that don't break down and aren't good for the environment. Also, I think that another component that's really important to sustainability within the floristry industry is choosing florals that are in season and that can be sourced locally, and that perhaps are indigenous or native to the area that you're in. So I'm in Southern California, in Los Angeles, and summer is a very, very hot season, but we do have some flowers that really thrive here in that heat. So I try to incorporate those things in my arrangements. Not only, I think it adds a lot of interest and some uniqueness to the area and the landscape that you're in, to your bouquets, which kind of adds another level or layer of relevance, I guess, and also connecting to clients as well. When they're seeing flora and fauna that's sort of local, it's kind of like, firstly, having a respect for that flora and fauna that's actually naturally there in the environment, and then secondly, there's a connection usually somehow to those particular florals. So yeah, floral selection, thinking local. I don't have a problem with importing. I think that it's a necessary thing that has to happen with certain aspects of our industry if you need to have a business running 24/7, the whole year round. But I think that we can partner and work with local florals to help create a more sustainable industry. So not only are the florals unique to the area and are of super high quality, actually, because they're local, and it adds that uniqueness, and also there's not so much of a need to be shipping everything all the time from elsewhere. And it's also creating an industry as well of passionate farmers. So that's my way that I'm sustainable. And also, just you can forage as well. That's another thing. There's lots of incredible foliage and local wildflowers, sometimes just in alleyways or in local parklands. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that. You have to be very careful about that, actually. There's laws with that, so look up on that. You cannot take native flowers out of parklands. But yeah, so there's lots of opportunities to forage in places, a lot of alleyways, a lot of things hanging over, overgrown foliage, overgrown flowers hanging over fence lines that people don't even miss if you go in and cut them, or you can knock on people's doors. So there's like really creative ways as well that you can be sustainable and add interest as well to your arrangements, by just thinking outside of the box. Anyway, I hope to be a part of your series. I don't think I'm the most mastered person at arranging, but I'm very passionate about it. And I do think I know a bit about sustainability. Thanks.